pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little bunch of run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Wilson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Down the sideline. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. And across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Ashton Dulin now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he's able to find the crease, get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
At the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Wilson. Moving to his left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's left side to Tucker. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. And the Raiders are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they come up now 2nd and goal. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hey, check that, street.
Handoff here, up the middle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Ray Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point.
Daniel Carlson on 4th play after.
The kick is good. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Chiefs 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
1st down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, KC.
1st down, Kansas City.
Yellow. Right side.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. And even 50 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go.
Yellow. Right side.
Once again, it's Pacheco. The defense stringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll come up to third and 3.
And it's third down.
Play action here. Mahomes. Got him in. It's Kelce. Complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Hey, Sunday. Right side.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Chiefs.
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs first down.
Yellow. Right side.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. And that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a run going left, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Ashton Jalani that time, able to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he's in! Brock Bowers, touchdown Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Eric Stokes. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. On the move left. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It was a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim. So there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
About that. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 39-yard
line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Bronco. 18 Rattles. 18 Rattles. Hey, I got him, man. I got one.
Wilson to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
46-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Here's Wilson to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down. Again, Wilson. They go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
15-yard line.
Throwing again, Wilson. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. And he'll spike it to stop the clock, and now, if they choose, have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From 29, here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes back. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drop.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Run right up the gut with Genti. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Under 10.
Back to throw. Wilson. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Genti. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. And he'll take this one in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
12 teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On second down, they'll run. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground with Genty. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score! Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's going to look downfield once again. That's hard! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 53 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Wilson on second down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 33-yard
Pat
line.
the 60. Pat the 60. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. Break. Ready.
They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards.
From the 31, here's second and 8. They'll go again with Genty. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Vegas. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
Makes the score Raiders 56, Chiefs 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Attack! Attack!
And in motion is Brown. 3rd and long for Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run with Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Open man right side is Kelsey. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
We give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He's got it about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss of 2.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Jesse. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Take off.
On the ground, it's Genty. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
At the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown Las Vegas.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Here's Smith to return it. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Moving outside the pocket. This one. A deep shot for Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Hey, Ridley. Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Max Crosby in there for the sack, his 4th on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Flushed to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Tyree Wilson getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long. Now, Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Come on. Set. Rock all 80. Chop 60. Chop. tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Motion.
Now Wilson on first down. Going for it all. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Daniel Carlson on short play after.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on two more.
The Chiefs will set up for
Here we go. One final play. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Chiefs 57.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. They're able to finish the season in style